Colossians 1:20, and through him to reconcile to himself all things, whether on earth or in heaven, making peace by the blood of his cross. All right, remember in context, we're at the end of this Christ hymn, exalting Jesus as the firstborn of creation, the one who created and sustained everything, that he should be exalted. He needs to be preeminent because he made everything and he sustains it. Not just he should be supreme in creation, but he should be supreme in redemption. And we're talking about that redemption because it is through him, this is crazy, that he is able to reconcile to himself. You see that? He can reconcile to himself all things. So as believers, we know that God he created the creation as good, but that it has been marred. It has been marred because of sin. It was created good and now subject to the fall. And now through Jesus, there is able to be real, genuine reconciliation, and it's reconciliation to himself, because the barrier of our sin comes between us and God, and Jesus is God. But what Jesus did is Jesus became a man, and he visibly was the manifestation of the invisible God, and that he offered himself as a sacrifice to pay off the penalty of sin, to reconcile, to bring reconciliation. Everything that was once good in creation that has been damaged by sin can now be reconciled to Jesus as God by Jesus. We can be reconciled to Jesus by Jesus. That's right. Whether things on earth, whether things in heaven, things that are visible or invisible, because he created them all, he can break down that wall, that dividing wall, and he can make peace. He can make peace. In Ephesians, he talks about the dividing wall of hostility, and that Jesus tears that down, and he's able to make peace. But how is he able to make peace? He's able to make peace by the blood of his cross. So it's not the blood of bulls and goats, which could never pay for sin, but is the blood of the perfect high priest, who is also the perfect sacrifice. And it's the blood of his cross, that Jesus Christ offered himself willingly as a sacrifice for our sin, to pay off the sin debt that we had against him, and is able to reconcile us to him. We can be reconciled to God through the blood of Jesus.